Hello, Lolas. I have Cupcake Bella, and I wanted to share some news with you guys. I was gonna come on and feed her with you guys, but to be honest, I mostly do that for your entertaining purposes. But the feeding part is like not the most enjoyable part for me. I just like holding her. Gosh, I can't say this enough for those that are expecting this little one. The Sage and the Tate. Oh my gosh. She is just so much fun. Like so much fun. And when I say fun, like holding her, doing, if you like me, I like to take a lot of pictures, but mostly the holding part. Let's see. I'll confess to you guys. First thing in the morning when I wake up, I go over to the crib and I pick her up and I lay her on my chest or in my arms. I think I might have shared this with you guys before. I take a deep breath and exhale. I don't know what it is. For those that are not doll people may not understand, but it's some type of relaxing sensation that comes through. Like it's like you're holding a real baby and it's just like calming. And then I'll lay her back down. Some mornings I'll do what I need to do a couple things, and then I'll keep looking at her or Puck or whatever baby that I'm into at the moment. Right now it just happens to be her. And I will say, you know what, I'm gonna change them, and I'll change them. And if I have that urge to dress my babies and I don't do it before I leave for work, my day seems a little off. But this hobby is so calming for me on that end. I can make a video, and you can, if you notice, I'll start out very high strung, and by the course of the video, anytime that I'm holding a doll, it just kind of mellows out. I don't know if other people do that or not, but that's what happens with me. So I haven't did anything to her hair since I don't know when. The only thing I did this morning was I did brush down her some like baby hair in the front. I'll show you guys. So I gave her a little bit of a, let me see. Hang on. I was trying to, maybe I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. Sometimes this I was trying to get some light in so you can see her face. But yeah, so I gave her a little bit of baby hair in the front. Kind of played around with her edges, child. A little bit, but yeah. But that's about it. Oh, come on. Normally with the babies, you know what, and I'm gonna tell you something else that's pretty cool about this one. Okay, so with real babies, right? Their head, in my opinion, don't like look like it's broke. It don't just fall all over the place like really crazy like. However, I don't mind my dolls doing it because that is pretty. It's just, I don't know, it's just something cute about it. I don't know, it just makes you have to hold it even more. So this is not to critique any other particular babies. However, I really love the way everything about her, like her head just wobbles just enough. And that's why, like, when I had Jade, I love Jade, the way Jade neck moved too, because babies, they don't have full control of their head, but it don't just fall like it's broke either. Like her head will kind of lean over that way. It might kind of lean over that way. It'll fall back and it'll fall forward a little bit, but it don't just go crazy. But you do, like, I do have to support her head. You know, we say that like with the reborns, we say that with silicones all the time. But in all actuality, when you holding a baby and you go to feeling them, you know you can kind of let it go a little bit and it's not going to really do much. But with her, you really do have to, you know, treat her like a real baby. And that's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh. So, you know, I try to keep it as real and transparent as possible with you guys. Something else happened. I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack from it, but I'm just doing what I have to do for me. And I've already told y'all 1,000 times that I ain't rich. And I told y'all, sometime I impulse buy. When I bought Charles, I bought him, and then a couple days later, the kits were revealed. So, you know, it was too late. I'd already bought Charles. And plus, I really wanted to be saving my money up for something really, really special, if so. But then I couldn't resist the prototype. So I went after that. Also, I think I told y'all that almost every baby that I get is usually like number 2. Like the number 2, I had Zoe by Claire Teller was number 2. Serena by Claire Teller was number 2. Who was somebody else? Oh, who else was number 2? Well, Puck was by Lily in Breville. He was number 2. I think she's the second prototype. I think she might be number 2. I have to go look. I'm pretty sure she's number 2. I think Sage came first. I don't know. Yeah, Sage came first, I think, and then she's number 2. I have to look at her COA. But it's so funny, like most of my babies turn out number 2. Now Charles is not number 2. I forget what number he is. And I didn't buy, I bought Zoe secondhand, and she was number 2. So it's like, it just fell that way. And it's funny, but I've had other dolls that come in and they're like number 2. So I guess number 2 in my collection is, oh, I got all off track. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I sold Lizzie, and so she's gone. Her mom will get her today. I shipped her overnight. I did a video, but I didn't want to put that one up. I sent it to her mommy. but she's going to a very good mommy. And to be honest with you guys, with everything going on, she was one that had contacted me way long time ago, just like many other people did. But I've done business with her on several accounts, and it was just easier just to do it. And she had all the money all at once, and I let her go. I still want to sell Charles by Claire Taylor. Again, that transaction will have to be with someone that I know. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that, but I will sell him if the right person contact me and have their money to pay for him. So Puck and Bella won't go anywhere. I'm really loving Bella, and I really love Puck because his painting is so amazing. I've never seen nothing like it. I love his sculpt. He's really gorgeous. I'm definitely a Lillian fan. Have been for many years. I was just waiting for her to change a few things. And I just waited, and she changed the main thing that I wasn't particular about. And ever since she changed that, I've really been waiting to get my hands on one of her babies. And so and I saw them at the doll show, and I knew that I liked them in person after that too, but never really had, you know, held one or owned one or whatever. So he's, you know, he's a keeper. But this one, you know, at first I was like, oh, you know, her painting, her this, her that, you know, I was like, well, she's not, her painting don't compete with Puck's and this, but, you know, so she was like number 2. But I've spent so much time with her, and, you know, it's just like, oh my gosh, you know. And it's funny, like, I went back to my old thing, I think, more so. I do love her sculpt, but it's the feel. And it's so amazing. Like, if you're afraid that you might not like something because you've never had it, if you can afford to do it and you have a chance to, and it's something that you think if you don't like it, you can resell it, I strongly suggest you take a chance, because every time I've done that, just about, I've like found out something new about me. I didn't think that I'd like the more chubbier babies or the heavier babies. She's not like extremely heavy though. I've felt some babies that felt like a ton of bricks, and I can't do those. But she's still in the, I don't know, is she 9 pounds, 8 pounds? I don't know, I forget. I know she can't be 8 pounds. She got to be like 9 pounds. But I found out that I really love her size. Dressing her, you can put her on so many cute little things, and, you know, just dressing her in the way that she moves and the way that she feels. I remember me and there was other collectors that we used to just always talk about the feel of silicone, and we loved the way silicone felt. And I think I went back to that with her. It's like, that alone just drives me crazy. And that's why I'm like, I know that most people that collect for the feel of the silicone, the way that they fall, the movement, the sculpting, stuff like that, even though they won't have Claire Taylor painting on them, I think that they're gonna really thoroughly enjoy them, because, you know, some people have their favorite artist that paints. Like, they have certain people like Cheryl, what is it? Oh my God, I can't think of the name. Claudette Davis. There's a lady, Sherry Bug from Doll Fan. I don't know what her name is, if she got a Facebook. Cherry Zigger. Who else? Maria Bork or something like that, I forget. There's a lot of other like painters that people are very crazy about. I know people love Chrissy work as well, which is Danny Law. There's a lot of different other people that people love their painting styles, and so when they get their babies painted by their favorite painter, I think they're gonna really be pleasantly surprised or pleased that it's, you know, gonna be nice. But anyway, guys, I won't hold you guys up. I just wanted to let you guys know that bit of news. And yeah, so we'll talk to you guys later. And there won't be a replacement for Lizzie.